Hey, welcome everybody here once again in another session that should resume the preparation that we all were having. And I'm just dropping a message that the session has started. Request you to be live and attentive and vigilant and such. Let's go ahead. Just dropping a message that the session has started. I welcome all of you here. Hope you had a very happy Diwali week, not only the festival but also the week, and that was good. We had a Sunday in between, but now go back to the lab again. Let's get down to business. Welcome everybody here. Vaibhav, Unnati, Jamaiki, Nancy, Akash, Pramod, Kajal, of course, Sheetal, Lovely, Sandhya, Wrinkle, Adarsh, Om Namah Shivaya, Shrishti, Rahul, God bless you brother, Gunjan and everybody here. Let's go ahead straight. In case you feel any difficulty, query, question, can drop your doubts in the comment section. Either me or my assistant will answer you shortly. Let's go ahead. We've been discussing parajumbles, sentence rearrangements, or say coherent paragraph, and here we resume again. Amrita, welcome, good evening. Shelly, Yagesh, Priya, Ajay. Yes, Adarsh. Kamal, Kajal. No problem. It's all okay. Good morning. Okay, you have said Guruji. Respect. Hey dear. To you too. Ajay. Radhe Radhe. Yashwanti. Hello. Ragini. Jai Shri Shyam. Hey dear. All well, and thank you so much to you too. Yes, we can say that. The main manifestations of violence in recent times have been this, and that. Fine. In the modern world, in the recent times, we can say they are the same. Violence has taken many forms, and the main forms are going to be this and that, each signifying the evil side of man and the design to destroy the principle of equity, justice, and truth and such. A descriptive statement. Another related activity can never be the first statement, so nothing starting with R. A new dimension has been added to violence, so can't be the first one either. We have P, the main manifestations of violence have been this and that. Those are the types of violence. But in this statement, Q particularly, you are saying modern world, in this modern world, violence has taken many forms. And those forms may be, say, extremism, terrorism, assassination. Perfect. Q and P and done. Need not check the other ones. Now you can say another dimension, a new dimension later. Done. QPSR. Unnati, perfect. Radhe Radhe, Muskan, good evening. Others, no problem. No. Unnati. P cannot be the first one. Unnati, Q says pollution. Okay. P says air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution. But that can be defined after defining or talking about pollution first. Radhe Radhe, Ayushi. Vaibhav. Manjula, good evening. Krishna and the avatars of Krishna. Wow. Sure, sure. Unnati. Sandeep, Ram Ram, brother. Okay, Amrita stating RQ should be the pair. Uh, okay, can I say this way? Welcome Manoj. That in this statement you're talking about phonological skills. I don't know what they are. In this statement you're talking about the phonological skills, children with poor skills, children with good skills. Fine, but what that is, where does it come from? Okay, we may have some statement defining that further. Are the first one, as marked by all of you unanimously. Studies of the factors governing reading development in young children, of course, young children with this or that, have achieved a remarkable degree of consensus. A remarkable degree of consensus over the past 2 decades. And this consensus defines the role of phonological skills in their reading process. Fine, perfect. R and Q have done this. Now I got the keyword of phonological skills. Now you can say either P, S, or you can say SP, doesn't matter. RQ at the beginning. RQ at the beginning with SP or PS doesn't matter. No, Ajay. So, okay. You can mark, no. Actually, phone is related to sound. Remember, homophones with the same sound, then and then, there and there and such. Phonetic symbols, or phonetics if we say, define the sound of a word. For example, if we say C and the pronunciation goes S with this E at the end. C. This is the phonetic representation of the word C. And such. Har Har Mahadev, Pradeep. Welcome, brother. Thank you so much. Yeshi. Uh, we have many options available here. Some are, say, saying RSQP, some with RPSQ, some with RSQP. Jai Jagannath. Ajay, welcome, brother. You be unanimous first, and I'll be happily answering that. Okay, then all of you starting with R, that's for sure. In due course of time, in time, our institutions have become, say, stagnant, corrupt, inefficient due to this permit Raj and centralized control. And now you're talking about control. Because of that, they have become corrupt. I think you want to make them free. I hope so. Then, since they have become under control, permit Raj and such, then liberalization process becomes inevitable. RP is all fine, P cannot be at the end. Somebody said that, I think. P cannot be at the end if I say. Up to you now. But Shikha, SQ is available in both the sentences. Can I say P cannot be the ending statement that way? Let's go through this one, grabbing the theme or the flow of the parajumble. Say R. In due course of time, that's the problem of which you can mark the solution. That's the problem. In due course of time, our institutions have become constant, corrupt, and inefficient due to some centralized control. Now, this process needs to be applied, executed. Liberalization. Let them free. Make them free in that way. What is that liberalization? It actually enhances economic activities. It encourages initiative, entrepreneurship, and competition, which is very vital for the growth of the economy. Fine. Liberalization, this process, that process, in that way. So RP is all fine, S is all fine, Q is all fine. Answer. Welcome, Pragta and Nitish. Good evening. P cannot be the ending statement. Just one option out there. The answer. If you have been under control, Sandeep, now I need to make you free, for which I need this process. Done. Don't be sorry. But that was easy. Romix, thank you. Aditya. Vaibhav, as always impressive. Meditation is something we all know. Meditation is something we all know. But this meditation, what is that? Stabilizing meditation is marked as one of the hardest techniques of meditation because you must keep your mind under control for a long period of time. Okay. Q is completely a descriptive statement, but a couple of options starting with Q, no objection. Now, this consists of maintaining full attention to their role, object, focus. Maybe QS. The benefits of this meditation, according to the followers, is that they can experience full understanding of their thoughts and ideas, can be that also. QP and QP. As a result, they are more able to live in harmony with themselves and with the world that surrounds them. Better, no objection. Then S, no. Can I say P and S cannot be together? Can I say P and then S cannot be together, which is marked over here, P and S. If you say this meditation is marked one of the hardest ones of all time, and as a result, they are more likely, probably the followers are likely to live in harmony, that's the solution. That's the concluding statement. After which we cannot say this consists of maintaining full attention to the role, object, focus, because that is defining meditation. After the followers have got harmony and such, we cannot say that. So no, sorry, just one option out there. Now, this is marked one of the hardest techniques of meditation because you have to do this for a long time. It is maintaining full attention. You must keep your mind under control. That means you must have full attention to the role, object, focus. The benefits of this meditation is that they experience full understanding, and because of which you can say you are more now able to live in harmony with themselves and with the world that surrounds them. P is the ending statement also. All in all, the first one is the answer. A couple more to finish this. Welcome, Ankita. Pragta, better. Full control, full attention, both ways the same. Q and S. Yashwanti, their thoughts and they are better. Muskan, better. New generation, young people. Perfect. Three statements are talking about the old people and their opinions. Just one statement is talking about the young people. No other statement after that. Young people, on the other hand, think this and that and that and that and such. Q at the end, available in both these. P cannot be the first one. They feel, who feel, and such way. Now, picking this particular one. See, the people belonging to the older generation always wonder what has gone wrong with the new generation. Next statement. They feel this, they feel that, all okay. Young people, on the other hand, feel that something such should happen. Just starting with R, the fixed one, no objection. You can say P and S, you can say S and P, doesn't matter. Q should be the ending statement. R and Q, P, S, S, P doesn't matter. Answer. There was another keyword of respect, if I'm not wrong. What has gone with this? They have had a lot of respect for the elders, and this lack of respect you can mark here. So P and S should be a better choice, and P and S is a better choice here. They feel during their time, the older ones, young boys and girls were better behaved, more obedient, and had greater respect for the elders. And now this, they feel, lack of respect for the old will destroy them. So lack of respect also there. Shubham, most welcome, brother. Sandeep. Options quite close if I say yes, Unnati, Soumya, Shelly, Sheetal, and all of you here. Options are quite easy, otherwise would have been a close call. Okay. The first hydro generating unit in India was commissioned in Darjeeling, West Bengal in 1897. Okay. Chronologically, also the first statement, and that should be the ending statement because this is now in present tense. All these in past tense. The first one was commissioned in 1897. Many projects were taken up for execution after independence. However, with the rapid increase in demand for power, priority was given to this or that or that. Now, almost 30 new projects are under execution with an installed capacity of megawatt. Now, R, now, and such. So I would start with S. We'll discuss this now, R, Q, or QR, and we'll end at P then. Any statement? Just one statement starting with R and then P at the end. Last. Hello, KP. Farmers are not able to pay their loans and banks were closed. Can you help them having a policy? An FD or some RD? Yashwanti, perfect. Vaibhav, perfect. Yes, a better choice to say America, the country. Shikha. I don't know what this SSA is. Please help me. Don't know honestly. Honestly. The Great Depression in America began with the overproduction and low prices in the agriculture sector. If you're talking about the agriculture sector, you can say farmers and all and all and all. And that country was well advanced in technology and farmers increased their production levels. The production increased so much, prices got dropped, and there was something such over there. They were not able to pay something such as all okay. Starting with R, I'm sorry, S and then R. Just one option there. Trust me, I have not doctored the options, I have not changed the options and such. Everything is from some set of SSC CGL Tier 2. This is CGL Tier 2. I won't mention the date or the time and such, but that all the questions you have discussed so far in this series have been taken from a set that has identically been asked in SSC in some year. I hope that was okay, feasible. Out of those 20, we were able to get some 17 or 18 in something such. Fine. In case that was less, we'll improve. In case that was higher, all okay. Let's shift gear. SRQP? Yes, of course. KP, something for you. Sandeep. Full form, please. Ajay. Amrita. Let's go straight to the options. Answer carefully. Welcome, Uma. Weber, thanks for mentioning something better, putting what you said. If any foreign media company, say, policy is coming to India, the entry of foreign media has to be controlled by strict rules. You can't let them free and do whatever they want. There has to have some sort of what should I say, some eye. We must be vigilant, we must be careful, because that's not the Indian one or the native one, that's the foreign one. So the entry of foreign media has to be regulated, has to be controlled, has to be restricted. You were not wrong. Now, governed, of course, with the help of rules and regulations. We govern something, we control something, we regulate something, and that way. Rejected, if they are coming, should not be rejected. And the whole passage is not saying anything such that has been rejected and such. Dejected is totally out of context. That's an adjective, which means sad. Depressed, nothing such. And this is retain. Don't you know Thala, for a reason, MS Dhoni has been retained by Chennai Super Kings. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, and nobody is going to retain because they do not belong to the same team, country. That's the foreign media. That means it doesn't belong to this country. Dejected faces, the sad ones, the depressed ones, those unhappy ones and such. Okay? If some foreign policy is coming here, we'll have to control that, regulate that, restrict that, somewhat such. Just govern is okay. Nothing like rejected, hasn't been rejected. Dejected is out of context. Retain. If that had been here for a long time in India, and now we are thinking we should drop it, we should continue with this, we could have retained that. Objections heartily welcome. Yes. Rules are formulated to govern, not to reject. A better answer. Unnati? Unnati, a better answer. Rules are made not to reject. Ajay, thank you once again. Rules are not made to reject, to govern, to control. Yep, at least. Say at least before that. But why cripple? I mean, grapple could be here. Say that is to, if I'm not wrong, seize. No. Cripple is to cause harm. Scruple, what should I say? Hesitant, I can say in English. If I say having doubt, if I say and such, nothing such exists. Stripple. Akash, thank you. Grapple with. Yes, brother. Prayakta. No keyword such. Can I have a better keyword? Uma Prajapati. Thank you. Uma. Thank you, beta. See, everybody here. If you are coming here, welcome. Entry of any foreign media. But you are coming here in order to make the country a slave. You want to make us your slave. Now that has to be governed. Unnati, is that okay now? By strict rules and regulations, not the normal ones. Yes, Vaibhav. You are coming here to make the country a slave. That has to be governed with strict rules. And if you're willing to make us your slave, If you have any intention to make us your slave, that's the theme of the passage. That means you are grapple, seizing, fine, but seizing what? To grapple the country politically, economically, not bad actually, not bad actually. Not bad, to be honest. Scrupple will not be here. Stripple doesn't exist. Cripple is also fine. If you want to make us slave, that means you want to harm us, you want to control us, then that way, politically and economically also. Cripple, doing harm to the nation, making us slave and such. Not seizing, grapple, no. Politically and economically. Let's grab the context of grapple actually. Actually, grapple is not to seize. Yeah, that's what I marked it wrong. This is to harm. Just a sec, I'm sorry. Thank you. This is to wrestle. Sorry for my mistake, but thanks. This is to wrestle. Engage in a close fight. Engage in a close fight. So they're not fighting with us, grapple with. That's why you were saying the same. Yes, wrestling and such. However, KP and company, I wasn't wrong. The second meaning of the word is quite the same. 100% from dictionary. Seize, hold of someone or something. To control, that is also. Grapple with, struggle with, hard work to deal with or overcome a difficulty. Grappling with the problem. Yes, KP, from college or office. Sorry. The third one. Any attempt at cultural blank space in order to make the country a slave will not be I wasn't wrong. Seize is also the meaning apart from wrestle. But the meaning of absenteeism is actually being absent from college, school, or the office. And they are not being absent, they are coming. So I don't think so should be the answer. Can we have the description of the answers that we are putting? Like this is the answer because of this. This is the answer because this is marked in the passage. That's the key word. That's the theme I grabbed because of which I can say this is the answer. Quick. This is from the same set, CGL Tier 2. From the same set. What do you think, Webhov? No answer without justification will not be considered. I'm not the one who is say marking you and such. But in examinations, whenever you mark, you have to be so sure, like that must be the answer because this is this. Those Shikha. Amrita has the best answer. The next statement says cultural this, to make the country a slave. If you want to make us the slave, if you want to make anyone your slave, this is not absenteeism. Clonism is not the clone of anything. This is the muscular, what should I say, contraction in such problems. Clonus is a problem. Suffering from clonus, we can say clonism. Muscular contraction in such. Muscles contract in such and such. So no physical problem or muscular problem has been marked over here. Dogmas says fixed principles, making them follow the norms and rules and regulations without being willingly doing this or unwillingly doing this. Nobody is going to force you to follow some norms and such, but that's imperialism. Don't you know the meaning of imperial? No, this is not imperil, which is danger, if I say. Peril, danger. This is imperial, of a king, of any ruler, to make the others under control, to bring the other area, kingdoms under one's control. Let me show you, no problem. Let me show you imperialism. Imperialism and colonialism, class 10th. Class 10th. I'm sure it must be, yes, it is visible. Of course it is. A political system in which a rich and powerful country controls the other countries' colonies which are not as rich or powerful as them. Okay? So the next couple of words have the meaning. In order to make us your slave, you want to make us your slave. That means you want to bring us under your control. Got the theme now? That's why you will be governed by strict norms and such. Any intention to harm the country politically or economically will not be. And any attempt at cultural, nothing is getting absent here. No problem such here. No norms and such are forced to be following. You want to make us or bring us under control. Make the country a slave. Okay? Doubts welcome. Shikha, okay? But that was also a part of the same process, Unnati, I would say. Almost the same process. Seize once again. Vaibhav. Thank you, Ajay. Yep, that was a good one. Okay, you choose your answers wisely. Abate is to make something less vulnerable, less painful, is to reduce the severity of anything. Confiscate is to exactly the same. Seize and grapple, I can say here. Assimilate is to make similar in terms of policies, norms, rules and regulations. You better know the meaning of tolerate. I won't tolerate this again. Aha, Sandeep. The subject of the sentence, or the subjects, if I say, are these. Any intention will not be blank space, or any attempt will not be blank space. Now judge this. This intention will not be abated. This intention, this attempt will not be abated. Does it make sense? This intention to do this will not be confiscated, will not be controlled, will not be seized, grabbed, no, will not be made similar. but any intention to harm me or my country will not be tolerated. I won't be tolerating any such attempt of yours or intention of yours. That's what I said in English. Not everything, I'm sorry, can be defined in English. To make similar in terms, to attune also, if I'm not wrong. KB, zero tolerance policy. Sham, thank you. Yes, to understand, to, what should I say? आप हिंदी में समझ सकते हैं किसी चीज को. Not everything can be marked in English. What should I say? Let me check the dictionary. In terms of ideas and opinions and such. Understand it should be. Yes, take in and understand fully. Take in and understand fully. Yep. You are correct. So was I, but not able to express that fully. Will not be tolerated. Nahi sahenge. If the foreign media is keen on making a presence on the Indian soil, if you want to come here, no problem. But the respect of countries' unity and blank space is essential. Countries' accountability, countries' responsibility, both are exact synonyms of each other. So if the first one is correct, so is the second one. That means both are wrong. Vulnerability, no. Respect for vulnerability doesn't match. But respect for the country's unity, integrity is essential. Done. Okay. So let's head on to some questions such which we can discuss in next 5 or 7 minutes before we finish the session. Quickly, should I show these? Okay. If you wait a minute, I'm going to bring another close test. If you wait a minute, please, or not more than 2. Wait a minute, please. Back in a minute. Back in a minute. Thank you, Aditya. One-liner. I have this statement in my class notes, KP. Never in the history of India has there been such a mighty king. Don't you remember? Never in the history of India has there been such a mighty king. Shikha, can you mark a better statement, a better word? Starting tomorrow, Sakti, if I'm not wrong. 99% tomorrow, if I'm not wrong. For sure tomorrow. Shikha. KP. Never in the history of India has there been such a mighty king. We will discuss the set tomorrow. We have this in our class notes. The first one here, everybody. Respect, Shikha. And KP, to be honest, a comma will not be there. If yes, inversion cannot be applied. When we talk about inversion, never, always, hardly, seldom, barely, scarcely, no sooner, there, where, when, we don't have a comma after them. How did you know this, Akash? Shikha, how did you know this before even the options? How did you know this? Akash, thank you. That's how reading a cloze test first helps you. Reading a cloze test first helps you. But that should be a mistake from their side. That should be, must be a mistake from their side. Our reputation in image is defined by our actions, of course, by our decisions, we can say deeds, needs, greed, faith, if I say, breed is to produce children. No. But the passage itself, most people are blank space by their actions and deeds, and that is the answer to the first one. This is once again from the same set of 200 questions, CGL Tier 2. Answer there in the passage. People are defined by their actions. We know Shakespeare, we know Kalidas, we know Tulsidas, we know Lord Ram, we know Krishna, Kans, either notorious if I say Ravan and such, not because of their names, because of their actions. People are famous for their actions, not for their names. Yeshi. Good morning, Annie. The session is almost over. Lankadipati, most welcome from my side. Unbelievable. This is like deja vu. Are you talking about Kartikaran here? Are you talking about, say, Shah Rukh Khan here? Sandeep, thank you so much for the answer. Everybody, no, no, no. Acting. Where is that acting? Are you talking about acting? Acting depends upon your surroundings, circumstances, environment, priorities and objectives. Actings. Honestly, how can you be unanimous for a negative cause? But act is not acting. Shikha. Act is an, just like philanthropist, an act of philanthropy. Act, the way you behave, the way you do something. Yes, you act in a particular manner, I agree, but acting is going to be a different part. Act, you behave in a particular manner, and the way you behave in a particular manner is going to be your predisposition. The way you behave in a particular manner, the answer. One word to this phrase, act in a particular manner. That's your predisposition. You respond to something or someone in a particular manner, that's your predisposition. Acting, not that specific one. This is a vocation, you can say a hobby, which is not appropriate here. Bisection, nothing is getting divided or anything such. Your predisposition, the way you behave in a particular manner. Shyam. But that would be specific again, Shikha. Body language will be specific again. That's a wide cause. You get famous for what you do. Maybe doing anything. Our actions tend to be habit forming because in that we have a tendency to act in a particular manner. KP, haha, Good evening, Chinmay. Hello. Yes. Yes, I can't express that in English again. Propensity, a special, can I say, liking towards something? A special liking towards something, propensity. You like something, you have the habit now because your actions tend to be habit forming. In that, we have a special tendency to act in a particular manner. If I teach, I'll be acting in that manner. If somebody sings, raps, say, does anything, will be behaving in the same manner because that's a habit forming one. Inclination, very good. Very good. Inclination, propensity, that way. Immensity, not defining the intensity being immense of anything. Virtuously is an adverb, we needed a noun here. Viscosity of a liquid being thick and such, the propensity. Liking towards something. Inclination towards something. Viscous liquid. People are blank space by their deeds. People are perfect. People are born by their actions. People are killed by their actions. The tone is not negative. People are alive. They are shaped. They are changed. They become what they are and what they do. They are shaped by their actions. And the last one. Prakta, thank you. That's habit forming. So people are made by their actions. They are defined. They are identified. The environment which to a great extent blank space your priorities and objectives. The environment questions. KP, either the second or the third one should be the answer. Once again, the same answer. Shape, change, make. Pramod, that is grammatically wrong, brother. Environment being a singular subject will need an SES. Impossible. Yagesh, grammar first. Questions, nobody's questioning, but it changes, shapes, modifies your priorities. Your environment changes your priorities. Okay, thank you so much for being here. You guys are wonderful. Would love to see you. Okay, we have a couple of changes. Tomorrow we have the All India live mock here at 6 p.m. all okay here. But the very next day, Wednesday, I'll inform you about the next weeks. But on Wednesday, we will have a class on the app. You got me? Did you hear me? On Wednesday, we will have the same free class on the app, not on YouTube here. We will have this class on Wednesday, not on YouTube, but on the app for free, for sure. Okay, you got me. Thank you. See you. Can subscribe to the channel for much more content here if you are new, and do join us on the official Telegram channels. Thank you so much for being here. Can like, share, and subscribe if you wish to. Thank you so much. See you pretty soon. Thank you, Webhav. Thank you, Sakti, Soumya, Aditya, Akash, Ajay, Kamal, Prakta, Yashi, Wrinkle, Unnati, Sheetal, Muskan. Cool, Radhe Radhe. Thank you, Amrita, Yagesh, Pramod, Lankadipati. God bless you, brother. You are phenomenal. You are singular. Shyam, thank you. Sandhya, Radhe Radhe, Yashwanti, and all of you here. Okay? Take care. Be safe. See you.